If you're ready to flow, breathe, stretch, and just feel good, then get on your mat and join me for 25 minutes of morning yoga. Good morning. We'll start standing right away and get some gentle movement in our bodies. So stand in Tadasana, mountain pose. Feel your feet grounded down into the mat. Let's take our hands on our low belly, one on top of the other. Let your eyes close. And as you breathe, feel your belly expand into your hands and then soften back down. Begin to draw the breath out even longer, deepening, lengthening. Welcoming a new day. Continuing the deep breaths, draw your hands up to the sides of your body, thumbs behind your torso, fingers forward, and just breathe in, feel the rib cage expand out wide into your hands. And exhale back down. A few deep breaths like this. You can notice the breath start down low in your belly and then move upward and expand your rib cage. And finally, bring your hands to your chest, to your heart. Start the breath down in your belly, then feel it widen, expand your rib cage, and then finally move up to lift your chest. 3-part breath. And just notice the breath leave your body as you empty out. Use that breath out to also wash away what happened yesterday, what happened earlier this week. And with every breath in, you're welcoming a new day and a fresh start. At the bottom of your next exhale, draw your palms together at your heart to touch. Think of something you're grateful for. And then let your eyes open. Starting with some really slow half sun salutations, drawing your breath out as long as you can. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, release the head. Inhale, just come up halfway, hands to your shins. Exhale, release down. Inhale, deep bend in your knees, press all the way up to rise. And then exhale, swan dive all the way back down, release your head. Inhale, halfway lift, long, steady breaths. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise all the way up. Lift the chest, hips forward for a light back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Release your head, release your upper body. Inhale, halfway lift, feel the length of your spine. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise all the way up. One more time, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise, lift the heart. And exhale, this time, hands just come down to your heart. Keep your eyes closed or close them. I just realized I had mine closed that entire time, which can feel really nice. Just to connect to your movement, connect to your breath. And then open your eyes. Okay, we're gonna start right away with some balance. So we're gonna lift up on our toes on the inhale and exhale back down on the heels. Okay, and inhale, scoop your arms up as you rise, and exhale, lower down. Now the coming down, see if you can slow it down a little bit. We tend to just drop those heels. Inhale, reach up, lift to the sun, and exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise, find a focus. Exhale, lower. That will help you. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down slowly. A couple more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. I'm using my camera lens as my focus. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. And let's take it one more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, let it go. Good, shake that out. Step wide on your mat. Toes out, heels in. Let's take our arms into cactus, fingers spread wide. Lift the chest. Good, and a light goddess. Now, I mean really light. So we're just going to come down just a little bit. Soften it. And then inhale, stretch up into star pose and just feel that energy. Notice the energy shooting out your fingertips, the chest lifted, the back engaged, big smile on your face. And then exhale, a soft goddess. Inhale, lift and rise. And exhale, very light bend in your knees, but still feel that strong engagement. Inhale, lift. Exhale, goddess, soft and strong. Inhale, lift. Now take hold of your left wrist, lift up tall, and let's stretch over to one side, getting into the side of our body. Breathing into the left side of our ribs. And then reach back up, switch wrists, lengthen up, and stretch to the left. Taking big, deep breaths into the right side of your body. And then lift up, inhale, exhale, let your hands and arms come down into cactus. So very engaged, feel the elbows move back to engage your back. Feel the length of your spine. You can move your feet in just a little bit if that feels okay. And then let's take a light twist to the right. Come back to center, and then twist to the left. And back to center. And let's just repeat like that. Just a very gentle twist, nothing too deep. We're still warming up here. And then next time you come through center, hold. Open your arms out wide, lift the chest, press the back of your hands back. Take a breath in and exhale. Let everything float down by your side. Roll your shoulders back. Notice how good it feels to move our body first thing in the morning. I love it. It's like a true form of self-care. Before you spend your day taking care of other people, other people's needs, you can take care of yourself so you're able to serve others better. I just think that's great. So make sure everything you do today just feels good. No force. Let it be about ease. And that said, let's come into a chair pose. So our chair pose today is going to have plenty of space between our feet, at least hip distance apart. Draw your palms to your heart, press them into one another and feel the engagement. And then sit your hips down and back, feeling the weight in your heels. No need to get super deep today. Let's just shift our weight back and forth, noticing how that feels in our body. And then back to center, palms down to your lap. Moving through cat-cow spinal stretch while we're in chair pose. So inhale, open the chest, tilt the pelvis forward, And then exhale, scoop the belly in, tuck the tailbone under. Inhale, open up. Make sure that weight's in your heels. And exhale, round and tuck. Inhale, open. And exhale, round, pulling the belly button in, feeling the emptiness. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Last time, inhale. And then exhale, forward fold. You can let your legs straighten, release your head. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, bend your knees and step back to tabletop. Tuck your toes. Hands forward a bit, setting up for downward facing dog. Press into the mat, push your hips back, and walk out your dog. Pedal it out. Lift the right leg up, bend the knee, open the hip, and then draw big circles outward with your knee. And remember, this is supposed to feel good, so make it work for your body. Great. Bring the knee into your nose. Stretch the leg back up. And then set that leg down, back into your downward facing dog. Other side, left leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. And then draw big circles outward with the knee. Deep, steady breaths. And then draw the knee into your chest, into your nose. Stretch the leg back out, breathe in, and then exhale, set the foot down. Knees lower down to the mat. Let's take a child's pose, whichever version you like today. I'll take the fetal version. Arms down by my side. If you want to stretch your arms out in front of you, that would be lovely. Bring a little shift side to side. And then come back up to your tabletop. If you do have blocks nearby, this would be a great place to use them. We'll come into a low lunge. So step your right foot on the inside of your right hand. Take your time getting adjusted. Scoot the left knee back a bit till you feel a nice stretch. Engage your abdominals, pull them in and up. And then let's sweep the arms up. Once you have that foundation, interlace your fingers and then shift forward as you engage. Lift the heart. Draw your palms down to your heart. Inhale, tilt your torso forward. Exhale, twist to the right. Hook your left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Move your right shoulder back, pressing your palms together firmly. Breathing in and out your nose. Come back through center. Let's take the hands down, step the right foot back, left foot forward to your left hand into your lunge. Take your time getting adjusted, shift that knee back. And what's most important here before we move or do anything is really feeling the lower body engagement and the abdominals pulling in and up to support us and support our back. Once you have that foundation, inhale, sweep your arms up, lift the heart. Breathe into this openness that you feel. And then draw your hands back down to your heart. Inhale, tilt your torso forward, and exhale, twist to the left, hook your elbow, press into your palms, and move the left shoulder back. Maybe gazing out towards your left shoulder. Twists are great for getting things moving, so this is wonderful to do in the morning. Draw back to center, release your hands down, step back to tabletop. Setting up for your down dog, tuck the toes, press the hips up and back. Rise up on your toes, bend your knees and travel to your hands. You can walk or hop. Come into a forward fold near the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms down, step back to your plank. You can keep the knees down if you prefer today. Elbows in all the way. Coming into one cobra. Inhale, press into your hands and rise up. Release back down, press up through plank or tabletop, and then shift your hips back to downward facing dog. Inhale, rise up on the toes, bend the knees deeply, travel to your hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release, let it go. Inhale, rise all the way up, lift the heart. We're gonna come right back down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms down, back to your plank. Lower all the way down on your belly. Inhale, one baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, press up through plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now, shift your weight forward to a plank. Good, take a moment to set up a nice strong plank, pressing your palms into the mat to lift up out of the mat. Your joints are stacked, so your wrists are right under your shoulders. And then press back to downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward back to your plank. Exhale, down dog. Getting that blood pumping. Back to your plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Good. Inhale, plank. Hold plank. And then lower all the way down. One ear to the mat. Rest for a moment. If your wrists need a little roll, a little break, feel free to give them some love. Listen to your body. When you feel rested, draw yourself back up and come to stand on your knees, setting up for camel. This is one of the most invigorating yoga poses, at least it is for me. So wonderful to do in the morning when you need, or anytime really, that you need a little boost. So hands on your low back, fingers pointing down. I would keep your knees about hip distance apart. Start with your toes tucked, elbows in and back, feeling your back engage. And then as you breathe in, press your hips forward and lift the chest open. Great, and you can hold here, or if you want to take it a little deeper, you can lower one hand to your ankle, maybe the other hand. And then at every breath in, press your hips forward and lift the chest a little more. Let your breath travel through your whole body, noticing how your energy is affected by just simply holding this posture. To come out, be gentle and slow. Take one hand to your low back and then the other. Untuck your toes and then sit your hips back down on your heels. Draw one palm on your heart and one on the low belly, or anywhere really connected to your body. Let your eyes close. Connect back to your breath. Notice your heartbeat. Release this, release your hands down. Let's scoot our feet in front of us. Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees outward. So consider maybe giving yourself plenty of space today to where it's more like a nice long diamond shape. Sit up on top of your sit bones, lift the chest and take a nice breath in. And then exhale, hinge from the hips forward. When you reach the end range of motion, you can release your head down, soften your shoulders. And then roll up. Great, extend your left leg out long. Take your right leg up and over the left, setting up for a seated twist. Right fingertips behind you. Inhale, reach the arm up, left arm. Get tall and exhale, twist to the right. Take hold of that knee and hug it in. Every inhale, lengthen up your spine. And every exhale, you can take the twist just very, very slightly deeper. Release your twist, unwind, take your left foot up and over to the other side of the right knee. Make sure you're even up on your hips. Then take your left fingertips behind you. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And exhale, twist to the left. Hold that knee in towards you. Inhale, lengthen up. Feel that space in your spine. And then exhale, twist. Release your twist. Unwind. And we'll end our practice today in a seated position. Unless you'd rather take a longer shavasana, please feel free. But I know you have your whole day ahead of you. So join me in seated stillness. Let your eyes close softly. And we'll move through one more breath practice with a little suspension of the inhale. So next time you breathe in, take your time, really draw the breath out, and hold the breath in at the top of your breath as long as you can. Now again, no force. When it becomes uncomfortable, breathe out and repeat. At the bottom of your next exhale, draw your palms in together at your heart and recall that thing or that person or that feeling that you were grateful for at the beginning of class today. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this class, it's just a small sample of what we have over at my online yoga studio and community, Lifelong Yoga. That's lifelong.yoga. That's the URL. So if you want to come check it out, see what we're all about, maybe sign up and join us, I would love to see you over there. We have a whole library of on-demand yoga videos, yoga for beginners, chair yoga, yoga therapy videos, strengthen and sculpt, and more. So I would love to see you over there. Come join us, check it out, and take care. Thank you again.